Explain that blue. It's like a...
It's crazy. This is not a common color. You know, people always want this color. This is a hard color to get in the garden. And so this is particularly special. You're gonna get 3 plants. They're gonna come like this. Okay. This is an annual. It is also native. So this is a very nice thing to grow for your garden. The foliage on this is sort of similar to some of the other plants that we've had. This is a great ground cover. So if you, I love how you're putting these together.
I want everybody to see the difference in the color. First of all, because as we said, blues and purples can combine, kind of. You know,
they look beautiful together.
Kind of get a periwinkle. But I want you to see, this is what we were just offering, which was our hummingbird mint. And I wanted you to see the difference now. This is a purple. I'm trying to get it so I can
Even though we call it blue, it has that.
There you go.
But this is blue,
I'm holding the purple over the blue. So if you can see, there's one, that's what I want you to see right there. There you go. So look at that. I really did it to show you how blue that is.
Yeah.
Look at that color of that. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
This plant, so when I found out we were offering this, it's got the name Morning Glory in there, which kind of alarmed me. Actually, I grew up in Colorado and we had what we called morning glories, and we thought they were weeds because they were very aggressive. And I just want to make clear, this is, the common name is Dwarf Morning Glory. It is evolvulus. That is the Latin name, which is different than the other morning glories, which is Ipomia. That they can be a little weedy. This is not going to be that way. These are Dwarf Morning Glory. They have a little bit different flower. They're in the same family. That's why we call them both Morning Glories. But so this is much better behaved. This is not going to be invasive or anything like that. And this has this beautiful flower. And can I just say, I want to put this at the bottom of our gardenia because the blue and the white, to me, is the most... Not that one, the gardenia. Oh, the white with the blue, because this is going to only grow about 4 or 5 inches tall. So you know, when we talk about that thriller, filler, spiller, or you know, pairing things, if you can imagine this, like just putting these at the bottom. I mean, blue and white, like that is just the most gorgeous, gorgeous thing I've ever seen. That is pretty. You know, in a classy, you know, black container, or really any color container, doesn't matter. I just think that is the most stunning, stunning thing. These are annuals. They're gonna be perfect at the base of that. They're gonna be perfect really anywhere you put them, but I just think that is what I would do today. I would do the gardenia and that. That
front area I was telling about in my yard, what I wanna do is I wanna do the hummingbird mint and I wanna do these. Because these are gonna be, these will spread. These will carpet out a little bit.
They will.
So I'm thinking those will be kind of the low-lying, and then I'll have those spikes of the hummingbird mint coming up.
That'll be
and that's all really near my house, near where the windows are in my house. This is how it'll grow. Remember I was talking about it's like a carpet of blue and green. Let me just tell you, if you love blue and green together, wow.
That's stunning. Well, so 2 things. First of all, I just want to say, you know, blue gives us that feeling of coolness. But this is a hot sun plant. So, you know, in that hot sun, it just kind of changes your perception of the environment. It's a little bit cooling. But the other thing I want to say is this is an annual in much of the country. It grows very fast. It will do this in 1 season. It's great as a potted garden. Up north, anywhere north of, so anything from 8, 5, 4, 3, all those zones, 7, 6, that's where it's an annual. But down here, 9, 10, and 11, this is a perennial. So this is going to continue.
So I can grow this year after year.
So you can grow this year after year. It will continue to spread. It will continue to bloom. It will continue to do all those things. I have
a little hedgerow that goes under my picture window, and then below that, where I have my my fencing and my little ground cover fencing, I've got like a couple little mounds in front of there, and I was thinking I would just kind of put it there. It gets a good amount of sun every day, and there's room for it to spread out a little bit. And then I'll mix in some of the other flowers. I had some flowers that I actually bought from one of our garden stores here several years ago. And I think they've just reached the time where they need to be changed out. They've gotten kind of woody. And I'm just like, you know what? I've gotten kind of tired of them. They don't produce a lot of flower. I want the front of my house to be like a nice little showpiece.
It'll be beautiful with these. I mean, and this blue is one of those things. There's this, there's these pictures that go around in the garden community of a poppy that is blue, and I'm pretty sure that they're always doctored images to make it look even bluer. This is legit that color though. This is such a desirable color that you just don't see that often.
No.
And if you do see it, the flowers are really super tiny. They're not as big and eye-catching as this.
Yeah.
But the blue is just so rare, so hard to find, and so hard to find in something that actually grows well.
Right.
This is one of those things, you can get that blue color, it's gonna grow well, you're gonna have an easy time with it. Again, we don't bring hard plants on this show.
All right.
Just don't do it.
If you want them, you do get all 3, okay? And you get them in their little
3.
grower pots.
Yep.
Okay? Get them out of there. Remember, always put them in a bigger pot when you get them home because you
Plant
want to
them
give them a little room so they'll grow. You get all 3 for a $20 bill, all right?
So great.
That's all you need. 827-135. I'm going to buy these when I get off. I can't wait. And I love that I'm going to get 3 because it'll be perfect in my front yard.
Very nice.
By the way, our gravity recliner, man, was that busy and popular in our first hour. If you want to get one,